About to show y'all the black man. He's largest franchise owner for McDonald's. Right now, he's suing McDonald's for racial discrimination. This is why I promote black people to build their own businesses and become self-sufficient. And it is also the reason why I tell black people to understand that you're not really worshiping God. Mostly black people. Most black people religion is white people. Yes, I said that. Most black people religion is white people. And I say that is because you have faith that white people are going to deliver you from your condition. You have faith that white people will deliver you from your condition in spite of the fact that there's no evidence of it. So you have faith in them.
First speaker, Joe Pfeiffer, Managing Partner, Pfeiffer, Wolf, Carr, Kane, and Conway. Go ahead, Joe.
Good afternoon. Welcome to this news event organized by my law firm, Pfeiffer, Wolf, Carr, Kane, and Conway. Today, we filed a civil rights lawsuit on behalf of Herb Washington, a college track star at Michigan State University, former Oakland A's player, community leader, and one of the most notable success stories in Black American business. Herb is a bona fide Black American Business Hall of Famer, having amassed the largest number of McDonald's stores of any Black owner in U.S. history. You will hear from Herb Washington in a few minutes. His partner, Kevin Conway, will discuss McDonald's conduct in greater detail. The civil rights lawsuit filed today details how McDonald's redlines Black owners.
This is a day that I hoped would never have to happen. After 40 years in the McDonald's system, I always held out hope that they would live up to their promises and put an end to the two-tier system, one that is designed for white owners to flourish and grow, another designed to pigeonhole and oppress Black owners like me. I believe that McDonald's was going to do the right thing. They said they would. I believe that McDonald's was going to fix the rents disparity between Blacks and whites. I believe McDonald's when they said that they were going to fix the cash flow gap between Blacks and whites. I believe McDonald's when they said they would fix the sales disparity from Black restaurants to whites. I believe McDonald's when they said that Black owners could own restaurants in any community in the United States. I believe that. However, the culture at McDonald's has not changed. They don't listen. Maya Angelou said it best. When they show you who they are, the first time, believe them. Great question. This has been over my history in McDonald's. For example, the very first restaurant that I got, inner city, next to a housing complex called Fight Square, upstate New York. 7 months later, I get another inner city store next to Fight Village. And I started to ask the question, why is it that if I can grow, why can't I go to the suburbs? We're talking about in the 80s. In the 80s, I started this question. When they show you who they are, the first time, believe them. And when I went to Cleveland and bought stores in Cleveland, Ohio, I immediately said, why is there only one Black person on the west side of Cleveland? And 30 years ago, or better, there was a big fight in Cleveland to get Blacks into the system. Can you believe today that we have this kind of system that Blacks can't be on the west side of Cleveland? When they show you who they are, the first time, believe them.
Hold on 1 second, Max, I apologize, but I just wanted to make the point that in 1996, McDonald's admitted its policy of racial steering. with their executive vice president writing to the Black Owners Association, quote, "For business reasons we thought valid at the time, the company has placed many Black franchisees in restaurants that have not allowed them to achieve the same level of economic success as their peers in
When they show you who they are, the first time, believe them. Instead, the situation of this, that there are occasions where I've sold restaurants to white operators, and those white operators were given inducements that I was not given. And that is not unusual, but it's wrong. That's what happens. Black operators lead the system, and McDonald's gives white operators incentives to go into those very same stores and to help them to be successful. But they don't make the same offer to the current Black owner operator. That's how they work the system. That's how they work it. And then they lowball you on what they want to pay you. When they show you who they are, the first time, believe them. And said that they had helped me. It helped me sell 3 restaurants. Keep in mind that 2 of these restaurants I had written McDonald's a few years earlier and told McDonald's that they could have them back for free. Take their stores back. Take those stores back. They could have them free. Just pay me for the equipment that was in there, because I no longer could run them. They're their stores. They didn't want them back. This is their restaurants. They didn't want them back. So what McDonald's ended up doing, this deal goes forward, McDonald's gives this individual $3 million. $3 million. Tracy, you heard me. $3 million in incentives to buy the restaurants. Then they write me a letter, unbeknownst to me. They write me a letter and say that they gave me $3 million. So I assume they gave the white operator $3 million and they gave me $3 million. Unfortunately, the $3 million never hit my bank account. They never reduced my rents by $3 million. They wrote that in a letter. They gave me $3 million. Tracy, if I give you a dollar, you can use it however you choose. If I give you something. So McDonald's tried to backtrack real quick. They put this letter out saying they gave me something. They didn't. That's how they do it. That's how it happens. Can you imagine? Would you not take a low volume situation? If they give you $3 million, they rebuild the store for you, they lower your rent, and even help you on other stores that have nothing to do with the deal that's in front of you. And how do you win? When they show you who they are, the first time, believe them.
Look at show you is the fact that he quote Maya Angelou's statement, once people show you who they are, the first time, believe them. But they showed him who they were multiple times. And not once do you hear him speak about preparation, building another franchise of his own outside of them. See, this is what we have to understand, people. They're not going to do right by you. They have no reason to hate this man other than the fact that he's black. And money don't make them not hate you. They hate you more, a black person who's successful. And I think we know that. That's why we choose not to be successful, out of fear to upset white people.